What is up, guys? Today we are going to talk about a very interesting topic. We are going to talk about spirituality and my personal spiritual beliefs. Now, with gods, ghosts, aliens, secret society, to even Bigfoot and a Loch Ness monster, I think it's best to be open-minded. I'm going to call myself a believer. And now, I'm not those paranoid people who just believe any old wife's tale in the book, or I do want to be the complete opposite, those arrogant hipster atheists on the internet shouting everyone down. Because when it comes to these things, you can't prove them, but you can't disprove them either. That's the thing. No one knows the answer. I've already talked about religion, God, and aliens, and secret societies, and what I think about them. Now, I was brought up a Muslim, but while praying, doing the Islamic prayer, the namaz, it was very rehearsed to me. It was like I was just told what to say, like an instruction. I never had the chance to develop my own interpretation of God, because religious people have this attitude that religion is like a race, and if I'm a Mormon, my children will be Mormon too. Like it's a gene that has to be spread or something. I advise all households to be run in a secular manner until people can find their own spiritual way to God. Instead of instead of a parent brainwashing their own beliefs into their child. However, I do think religion and the state should be as separate as possible. I like living in a secular country. But people should be left to their own religion in their own households. Luckily, I was in a secular household, and unfortunately, you can't stop how people raise their kids religiously. We can't exactly put cameras in people's houses and ask them to behave a certain way or the way we want them to behave, and that's a problem. I don't know how to tackle. But anyways, as I read the namaz, I felt no connection with the divine, even to this day. But when I smoke the good old hashish and drink some red wine and worship the idols, I feel a better connection. Now, people may call that a very superficial way of worship, using rocks and stones, as back in the day not everyone could afford sculptures, and the sculptors would even gamble and make stories to charge more people for the idols. And if you had no money, you had no gods. But I do have rocks and stones. I believe luxury causes innovation, and if I have something that makes me connect better to the ruler of the universe, then I embrace that better technology. In regards to superficiality, even when I remove myself from detachment and just close my eyes and meditate in the not to aid me with no idols, no wine, no drugs, no incense, no candles, just myself, I feel a better connection opposed to the namaz, but I don't think meditation really works on me anyway. But I don't have a god or a ruler. I'm agnostic. I believe religious freedom, diversity. I'm a secularist, but I'm a spiritualist at the same time. But if we're all narrow-minded and atheist and roll our eyes at the thought of aliens, it can be a very dangerous stance if there are and they come here and they aren't so friendly. The Loch Ness Monster, that ain't real, but there could be so many sea creatures out there in the deep sea. We ain't discovered most of the world's oceans are actually unexplored, so not as crazy as you think. So we haven't explored most of the deep seas. There is mysticism all over the world, to voodoo in Africa, to Ouija in America. And I get creeped out saying that word because I'm up in my attic right now. So, even in the modern Western world, people still see fortune tellers, look at their horoscopes. It's everywhere from black cats, salt over the shoulder, to 7 years bad luck of breaking a mirror. If there's a right path, I predict it's Kala Jadoo. Kala Jadoo is a Pakistani black magic usually done by jealous in-laws to other family members to ruin their lives, ranging from making them have a physical accident, illness, to mental hallucination and possession, or having a divorce and problems and money issues. I have investigated voodoo and Ouija, but there are many mysteries when it comes to Kala Jadoo. It's related to the jinn, an Islamic demon. And jinns, ghosts or demons, once again, I don't know, but it's always good to investigate these things. It's better than to look at it than to keep ignorant, is what I'm saying. So, yeah. Kala Jadoo could be real and it is evil and we must speak out against it. And we are not, if someone wants to, so basically a lot of people think this world is a simulation, but if someone was to code this world in a computer program, they have left a series of glitches or things that can be hacked in case of these equations. Maybe they're just like Easter eggs in a video game. Even if it was, I think the people in control would leave more interesting clues for us to program and humans to look for opposed to numbers. Now, what if these portals to other dimensions are laced within our plants, like magic mushrooms and DMT, and our gateway to these new worlds? What if the ghosts we see are hopped up in these same substances on their end of the universe, and that's why interactions with them are quick and weird? If maybe that our herbs are spaceships within our own, or maybe it's the herbs, or maybe the spaceship is within our own brain, and it's those mind-altering herbs that act like a key to get us there in the first place, like magic mushrooms. And all this time wasted on constructing steel and burning fuel to make rocket, maybe just a waste of time if all we need to do is study these drugs, but in order to do it we must end our current attitude towards drugs. So yeah, that's just my view on spirituality. Hope that was pretty interesting for you. See you out. Peace.